Peace. What's going on, YouTube family? We're back with your boy Wrenchturna for another bomb-ass car review. Thank you for tuning in. I welcome you back. Do not forget, today's video is being brought to you by good people at Boston Bridges. Also, this beautiful GMC being brought to you by the good people at Durham Auto Mart. Go check them out, see if you see something you like. Alright, let's get into this car review. As soon as you look at this vehicle, one of the first things you see, of course, that it's black. It's big, it's black, and it's mean. One of the other things that you see that complement this vehicle is the 22s that it have on it. They're not too small, they're not too big. They got the same meat wrapped around it, 285, 45, 22s. So, you know, that puts your path for traction real wide. So when you go to swing this big thing, it ain't like you sitting on some real skinny tires. You got enough to maneuver and get traction when you go to step on it, even in wet days. And it's 4-wheel drive. So just know, having big wheels are not always something to talk down about or to be like, oh, look at the big truck with the big rims on it. No, you can have big rims and they can complement your vehicle, as this one does. Getting in, first thing you'll see is your controls. All of your controls on the door, your mirror controls, setting your seat, your driver's seat. You got your child lock right here, your window lock, big bowl system. You already know what the business about. Your emergency brake is right there. Lock and unlock on the fly. You got your the 4-wheel drive on the fly. Your tow controls, your traction control, your front lights, your mirror, I mean not your mirrors, but your wipers. And of course you got your big leather steering wheel. And it feels real good. Like, it's not a let me hop in here. It's not a Alcantara or a offshoot of like a racing steering wheel, anything like that. It's a real nice leather feeling steering wheel. I like the way it feels. I like the way it looks. You have your controls on it. You got controls on the back side of it also. And you see your tow button right there. Push button start. No more keyless on the I forgot what it was called. It just escaped me too. But it's no more key. You know, we've been getting away from that for quite some time. One of the things I like about this is your screen can go up. And inside you have a USB 2.0 so that you could charge your phone, other devices that could fit in there. If you happen to put something in there that does not fit, let me show you guys how this works. My phone case, I'm gonna just put my phone case in there and then try to close it. Watch what happens. It doesn't close all the way. So if you put something in there and it doesn't have all the clearance that it needs, it's not going to close. You got your climate controls right here. Let me go ahead and start this thing up for you guys. You got your climate controls, both your climate controls. You got your seat controls. You can heat your seat and you can cool your seat on both sides. Glove box is over there. I'll touch on that when I get over there. You see your in-dash controls, so you can know what your gauges look like. But you know, in the inside, you know, you just feel like you're encapsulated in luxury. It is a luxury truck. There is no sunroof, but you know, you can sacrifice that with other things. That's your child mirror for the back, and then do it like that. You put your sunglasses in there also. So as the driver of the truck, you are definitely in luxury. I like how it feels. Let me turn this off and so they don't start playing music. Yeah. And as you can hear, it runs like a sewing machine. Yeah, and now that we're at the passenger side, we have to get over here in this thing, you know, as if you are the passenger. That wood grain. You know, it doesn't travel all the way across the vehicle, you know, like those other luxury things, but it's prevalent in the vehicle. And being over here, you know, of course you already know, you sitting real nice. I feel comfy over here to the point that I don't know if I was more comfortable here than I was in the driver's seat. Your glove box is pretty standard. It's nothing really huge. It's nothing really small either. I like how they did the dashboard. I mean, you can see the indentation of the airbag so that you know you're protected. But I just like the way that they did the stitching and the way that the dashboard is made. I really like that. That's nice. You got compartment space down here. You got compartment space right there. Big bowl system. But no, overall it's a good view, nice view from the passenger side. And you notice you have your mirrors up there with your lights, and look at how the lights come on. So nice and lightly. And looking at the big, huge space that is the armrest. You have a light in there that is so big it needed its own light. You have two USB 2.0 ports. Oh man, this truck is really nice. Of course you have your OnStar, your SOS, and talking to them if you need help. I like the truck. It's really nice. Getting into the back of the truck. Like I said to you guys before, me getting into the back of vehicles is not always the prettiest thing. So when preparing to do so, when you're above 5'10", you have to know if you can get into a vehicle or not, because you can't just be cramping yourself into the back of a vehicle not knowing what you're going to get into. But with this GMC Yukon 2016, come on now, think you're going to have them think I'm going to have them problems? Too easy. And check this out. How many trucks you know you get in and you can hit the recline button on? You sit straight up, recline, again, which is real nice, especially on trips, because you know you're not going to be up the whole time because you're not the one driving. So you got a compartment right here, you have a compartment right here, you have a cup holder right here, you have another compartment back here, have your climate controls over here in the middle, you have your adaptive controller for your phone charger, and you have an AC/DC plug in case you need to plug up some household object that you need to use on some random trip. And of course, you got an armrest in here with cup holders in it. So you got a cup holder over here, you got another cup holder over here, just in case the backseat passengers don't got enough cup holders. But overall, you got more than enough space. If I have more than enough space, then your kids will have more than enough space. And just so you know, if you're on a long trip or you get in this vehicle for somebody to drive it for you, just because you need to be in the back doing what you need to do on the laptop, or just being the entrepreneur that you are. It's enough space back here. If I can be back here comfortably, and I can put my feet up, it's a lot of space back here. I mean, especially if you just have somebody driving, or you got your kids in here, or you got your lady in here, whatever the case may be, you can be back here lounging, knocked out, on your trip, doing whatever it is that you do. It doesn't come with a TV built in, but it has enough space for you to put a drop down 19 in here easily. So just know it's well enough space. Armrest, cup holder right here, 2 cup holders over there. You have a cigarette lighter right here, which would be a phone charger nowadays. But you have controls for your seats right here also. You can control it. You can make it go forward. You can make it go down. Overall, they built this truck for the user. So if you, the owner, know exactly what to look for with this vehicle, you know what you're getting into. You know that you're getting a great vehicle that you can use, whether it be family time, business time, or just leisure time. And now that we're at the back of the vehicle, you will notice 2, 3, 4 sensors, because there is a backup camera. With that backup camera, when you go to turn the wheel, it's going to turn with you so that you can direct yourself into the spot if you're backing into a spot. Of course, down here you got your trailer hitch, so you can put your ball and hitch on, whichever kind you choose to put on the vehicle. You could also open the whole thing manually. But why would you do that? When you can open it up with the touch of a button. You can have shoes in here, camping gear. You could put a number of things back here. It's just a nice space that you would use to put whatever. You got your fuse compartment over here. Got your fuses in there. Closes easily. You have your cigarette lighter or adaptive plug right there for charging your phone. And you got a set of controls right here. Now, I want you to pay attention to what goes on. These buttons that I was referring to, if you're moving something or you're taking something somewhere, you have to go get something. It makes it so easy so that you don't have to manually touch every single seat. You can do it at the touch of a button. And just like that, you turn your SUV into a truck. It may not be a pickup truck, but you create so much more space in a matter of seconds. And when you're finished moving all of your things, you can snatch all of them out and you can walk away. And also shut everything down with the touch of a button. So, you know, even though this is a big, massive truck, I couldn't bring this truck to you without giving you a cold start. What I look like? Come on now. Go down and wake up. I've shown you the inside of the truck, driver's side, passenger side, back seat, third row seat, whatever you want to call it. I've shown you the ins and outs of this vehicle. So you know what's left, right? Time to get to the beef. Find the latch. You guys know, for you motorheads, you guys know, this ain't nothing but a LS. Mighty, mighty LS. You gotta love it. Because regardless of what vehicle the LS is in, you know that it is a reliable motor. The particular specs on this vehicle, I didn't want to bring those to you because, you know, there is nothing to really call home about. Just know that you got towing capability, you got handling, you can throw many different things in it. You can do several different things with it. I don't know if you want to take it out for rock climbing or whatever. I think it might be a little bit too heavy for that. But it is a very functional vehicle. You can do a lot with it. As far as the gas mileage, it is not a green vehicle, if that's what you're thinking. It's not a hybrid either. So just know what you're getting into as far as the MPGs go. It is a truck. Look at it as a truck. It's not some special thing that you think, oh, I'm gonna get this and this is gonna be better than the other truck that I had. Yeah, it might be a little bit better because technology is better, but it is still a truck at the end of the day. So just know what you're getting into, know how to handle it, know how to take care of it, know how to maintain it. Because this GMC 2016 Yukon is a wonderful, wonderful truck. Getting on the street with this thing, like even when you go to take it for a dig, these windows up. Turn some air on. Even when you take it out and you get to driving it, you can feel that you're driving this big body, this big massive vehicle. It doesn't feel like driving a excursion per se, but you just know that you're driving a big vehicle. So in a vehicle of this size, you definitely have to take into account others, because I'm used to driving many different types of vehicles on a daily basis, but getting into this thing, you just want to exercise caution. But it feels comfy, it feels safe, it feels real safe. Feels like you're sitting above the street, like it's just somewhere you want to be. It's a really good thing. Motor feels good, strong, smooth. Transmission isn't short, how some trucks are. I should bring to your attention that you should always, in some way, form, or fashion, bring forth positivity to yourself, because you can't count on somebody else to bring it to you. You have to be the driving force within yourself to be the restraint, to be the person that holds yourself back. Because if you count on somebody else to hold you back or to say what you need to say, you can put yourself in a bad position. You can talk yourself out of a job. You can talk yourself out of a good situation. You, with the things that you say yourself. So you have to stop and say to yourself, yo, you might need to get a hold of it before you mess up everything that you work for. You dig? So regardless of what anybody has to say to you, regardless of how anybody feels towards you, you have to think within yourself. Self, I'm better than that. I'm going to be better than that. And even if I had a bad day today, tomorrow is going to be better. So no matter who says something negative to you, you got to look at them dead in their eyes. You have to smile. You have to tell them, it's all good, champ. Have a nice day. Till next time, good people. It's good seeing you, and I can't wait to see you again. Peace.